Well, there it is. Devil's Tower National Monument. There it is. That's where I'm going. Pretty cool. Let's get over there and check it out. TP Village. Cool. Well, there we go. There's Devil's Tower in Wyoming. It was in the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Pretty cool looking. I think I'm gonna drive up and see if I can get a little closer. Don't know if I can, but it's worth a try. Well, it looks like this is about as close as I can get, which is pretty close. The Devil's Tower from the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Pretty wild looking. Almost got kind of a green color to it. It's out here in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's pretty out here. The road goes off down that way. So, yeah, that is pretty cool. Wow. Now that's a nice big old lake. Pretty cool. Beautiful country. Now that's what I call putting in a pipeline. Wow. It's a lot of pipe. I don't know what it's for, but I'd seen a sign back there that said they were putting in a pipeline. Whatever it is, it turns there. That rock's pretty cool up there. Everything else has got snow on it, but that's so steep that the snow really can't stick. I'm heading toward Utah. Don't think I'm going to be able to record a whole lot today just because there's nothing to record but driving. We'll see what happens when I get into Utah, but I spent the night last night in Cheyenne, Wyoming. And got up in the middle of the night, drove for a little while, went back to sleep in a rest area, and then I've been driving this morning, heading towards Salt Lake City. I might go see the Great Salt Lake. I don't know, we'll decide when I get there. Here we go through a mountain. Huh. Neat. I'm gonna turn off cruise control to go through here. Not as long as it looked like it was going to be. Still cool. And out the other side. Wonder why the rock is so green in some spots and in the other spots it's brown. Look at that big green rock up there. Huh. Strange. Wow, you can see the transition of color. Green below and brownish orange on top. Pretty unique. I've already passed the Continental Divide, so I guess that means I'm on the downward side toward the west coast. Heading towards Salt Lake City, Utah. Should be there before too long. It's been kind of hard to check maps on my phone because, well, some of them I've got downloaded so I can view them offline, but I haven't had signal on my phone for probably 600-700 miles. Not to where I can get data. So I've done just over 2,000 miles on this trip so far, and that's only in what, 3 days? Well, just a few miles back I seen a sign that said Salt Lake City 144 miles, wouldn't take quite so long at 80 mile an hour, but now I'm gonna have to start slowing down because I'm hitting rain and it's cold out. These roads are gonna ice up probably. I've seen salt trucks out spreading chemicals on the road, but still, you don't want to be doing 80 mile an hour if there's freezing rain. So we're just gonna take it easy and make sure we make it into Salt Lake City. All these windmills out here, and they don't have one of them running. And it's pretty windy today. But yeah, a lot of windmills. They don't have even one of them running. I mean, you can see them up ahead, way out there. I don't know why they wouldn't have them running, because the wind's been pretty strong today. A lot of wasted power, I would say. Going through these mountain passes where you can see like right there, but the clouds really aren't that high up. I mean, it's not as high as the top of that mountain there. Just you know, a couple thousand feet maybe. That's pretty cool. A lot of people think that the clouds are miles and miles in the air, and they're really not, you know, a quarter to a half a mile. Some of them are a lot higher. All right, I'm passing out of Wyoming into Utah. There's the sign. Welcome to Utah. I'm officially in Utah. I've got about, I think it said around 80 miles to Salt Lake City. So almost, well, a little over an hour. So yeah, we'll be there soon. There's a sign, Salt Lake City, 78 miles. Speed limit's 80, so probably make it there in about an hour. One thing I want to try to do is see if you can't go to the Great Salt Lake and get some water and boil it down sometime. I'll save it in a couple of pop bottles or something. See if you can boil it down and get the salt from it. Might be worth a try. Here you can see better what I was talking about earlier about the low clouds. See them up there on those hills. I mean, that's not that high up.